Hello guys, welcome back. Welcome back to Taste of Love, and I'm going to be showing you guys how to make the creamiest mashed potatoes. Now, I know you guys have been to the restaurants like Longhorn, Outback, Applebee's, Chili's, and have had their mashed potatoes, but I'm definitely going to show you guys how to put a little bit of an extra touch to it and how to get your mashed potatoes to taste creamy. If you guys love mashed potatoes, it's one of your favorite starch foods, definitely stick around and watch this video. You definitely don't want to miss out. All right, first things first. First, I'm going to start off by seasoning my water, which the potatoes are going to boil in. I'm going to start off by first adding in some nature seasoning. And then I'm also going to add in some onion powder. I love onion powder. I actually usually would do garlic powder, but I don't have any right now. So I'm just going to go ahead and substitute that with the onion powder. So I'm going to do nature seasoning, onion powder, and Himalayan salt. I'm going to use these three seasonings to put in the water that the potatoes are going to boil in. I feel like that gives the potatoes a really, really good flavor because it's actually getting in there while it's boiling, while it's cooking. It's getting all that flavor in there. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and cut the potatoes up. I'm going to peel them. So I like to cut the potatoes up and let them boil that way because I think it's a little bit easier to mix up when it's all done. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to go ahead and start peeling and then cutting these potatoes, slicing them, and putting them in the pot. So I don't know about you guys, but I really, really, really love mashed potatoes, especially loaded mashed potatoes. I've never done those before, but I'll definitely have to do that in the future. But I decided to just do creamy mashed potatoes tonight for dinner. But it's definitely one of my favorite starches. But definitely comment below, guys, what are some of you all's favorite starches to eat? Comment below. So I have already added in the potatoes to the pot. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and start chopping up some cilantro. I would have used parsley, but we also didn't have that. But the cilantro flavor came out good. So I'm going to go ahead and chop up some cilantro for some garnish while the potatoes are boiling. So usually I just let the potatoes boil until they have gotten pretty soft. That way I know they're done. So they're done now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and drain the potatoes. And then after that, we're going to go ahead and get into the good part, mixing up the potatoes and showing you guys the secret to how to make these potatoes creamy. So now we are going to go ahead and add the potatoes to the bowl because this is where we're going to be mixing up the potatoes. And once we add that in, we're going to go ahead and add in. The first thing I like to do, guys, when I put the potatoes in is adding in the butter. That's the very first thing I do. So we got this pure Irish butter, and I believe my wife got this from Aldi. It's really, really good butter. I'm going to add that in. I do maybe about a tablespoon or two. I say about a tablespoon or two, yeah, of butter. A tablespoon of sour cream. I'm not really big on measurements. If you guys have watched any of my content before, sometimes I measure, but not really a lot. I just kind of know what I'm putting in there. But I'm going to do about a tablespoon of sour cream. This is kind of like the secret ingredient of what makes it be creamy. That and milk, really. So now what we're going to do is we're going to add in a little bit more nature seasoning. I like to season the potatoes up a little bit more after they come out of the water. So I'm going to add some of that, and I'm actually going to add a little bit more onion powder as well. But before we do that, we're going to go ahead and add in some of the organic milk. Vitamin D organic milk. We love organic milk around here. So you're not going to want to overdo it. But what I like to do is I like to put enough in there to where it kind of fills the bottom of the bowl. So if you guys are measuring, maybe about, I'll say about a cup or less. Now we have added in everything. So I'm just going to go ahead and mix everything up. I know what you guys are thinking. That looks very soupy. But it looks soupy right now, but once I'm done mixing it up, it's going to come together, and it's going to be, it's not going to be too thin, but it's not going to be too thick. The consistency is going to be just right. And as you can see now, it is thickening up. So this is kind of how I like my potatoes. I definitely don't like them to be really, really thick, and I don't like them to be really thin, but I kind of like to have a medium there. So yeah, these potatoes came out really, really good. Alrighty, so that is gonna wrap up this video of me making mashed potatoes, creamy mashed potatoes. As you guys can see, they definitely look creamy, and they came out really, really, really good. If you guys have liked this content, please give this video a thumbs up, comment, like, and subscribe to the channel. See you all next time.